Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about are you persistent around your goals? Or you just taking the action 1 day or 2 days and then you're not bothering about it? So let me tell you that persistence is the key to achieve your goals. Okay, let me introduce myself, then I'm going to talk about the uh, persistent. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm a consultant of thinking into result. And my mentor, this is what I learned. Being a persistent is the key. If you got the goals and purpose and taking the action every day is the key. Some people they don't like the simple things and then they seeing there's no results. So let me tell you that according to the universal laws, your goals are like a seeds. So when you plant the seeds, you have to water them, you have to take the weeds out, and you have to fertilize it, and you have to take care of it. So goals, your goals are seed. So if you're going to plant them, uh, you got the goals, and then you have to be a persistent. Okay, so my mentor, I learned being a persistent is like a carbon to steel. Um, if you read the persistent chapter, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and you will learn how to become a persistent. I would recommend you to go and read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and you will learn how to become a persistent. Without persistent, nothing going to happen. Is people are just gathering the information. It's not about gathering the information. Is to become that whatever you're trying to achieve. You have to become that person. You have to become that by vibration. You have to vibrate that goals whatever you're trying to achieve. So this is what I really learned from my mentor Bob Proctor. And persistent is the key. If you feeling um, it's not easy to take the action every day, or you don't know what to do, and first let me ask you, you have to have a goals. If you don't have the goals, and then of course then you do need the right formation to take the action. Of course you have to have a goals, then you have to take the action with the right formation, and which is the most important. And and I would recommend you to go and read the persistent chapter Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and then you will know how to become a persistent. I would recommend you to read it for 30 days every day, not just 1 day, every day aloud, and start listening it. What is the really meaning of persistent? So being a persistent, that's what you're gonna become. So let me say that again. Gathering the information is not the key. Understanding the yourself is the key. Understanding your mind, understanding the universal laws, understanding your vibration, understanding how the energy works, how the frequency works. It's all is understanding, not about gathering the information. All we are doing the gathering the information, and then we are looking at the results. The results not according to what we gathered. So it's about reversing. We taking the information what we need, and then we're trying to understand the mind, and that's the most important. And once you know how the mind works, and then you will start to take the action according to. So today's lesson is a action. Try for 30 days, and take the do list, like you can take 6 activities, and then and try to take that action every day. So if you have decided you're gonna read every day, then start reading for 30 days. Not 1 day or 2 days and then you stop. No, you have to do that every single day, being a persistent. If you want to achieve anything, you have to be persistent. You have to take the action every day. So I would recommend you to read that persistent lesson from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and read it aloud, and see how you go for 30 days, and then you can start doing the other action. Just take a do list, and then uh, taking the action every day. uh, if you got 6 activities, and do one first, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth, and then sixth. Like this is how I learned from my mentor Bob Proctor, and how to do your do list, being a persistent. If I'm reading my book, I have to read every single day. If I'm doing my gratitude, I have to write down my gratitude every single day. And if I'm affirming my goals, I will affirm my goals every day. Or if I have to forgive some people, I will forgive people, and ask for the guidance. So these are activities every day around your goals. So, and then you're going to have a plan, of course, around your goals. You have to have a plan how to go to your goals. So these all part of persistent. So you have to take the action every day around your goals to achieve your goals. So as I said, goals are seeds. So once you plant them, and you have to water them, and then you have to fertilize them, and then you have to take the weeds out, and you have to take care of your seeds. Goals are like a seeds, and then you plant them in your subconscious mind. You only can plant them in the subconscious mind with the repetition, and being a persistent, taking the action every single day. Of course, then you're gonna change your vibration once you they are in the subconscious mind, and you're changing your vibration, and you're gonna attract everything, all the tools, all the people, whatever you're trying to achieve. So definitely, law of attraction works. And what we have to know how the law of attraction works, being a persistent is the key, and of course working according to the universal laws. So there's the only two laws as a polar opposite, and either we are thinking negative or we are thinking positive. So the law of polar opposite, either negative or positive. So being a persistent, we are working according to the laws as a positive. And if we are not taking any action, our mind is 100 directions. So being 100 direction, what can you make out of it? Nothing. So we have to be focused. We have to take a just being in a one direction, to keep the focus on our goals, on the goals as a target, and then keeps going toward to your goals. This is the only way to achieve your goals. So this is what I learned from my Bob Proctor. And Bob Proctor taught this information more than 60 years, because it works. This is the reason he was teaching, and this is the reason people were learning. So please don't take it light. So what I'm talking about, this is what I learned from Thinking to Result, and being a persistent is the key, and take the action every day, and definitely you're going to see the difference. So I have recorded the lessons, 12 lessons. Go back and watch them again and again and again, and do the worksheets. This is what we call a persistent, and you're definitely going to see the change, and you're going to see the change your outside environment. If you start to change from inside, the outside the environment, definitely you're going to see the change once you start changing from inside, and you're going to see the environment according to. And I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. And the key is a persistent. Hopefully you're going to start taking the action every day around your goals. If you do need a help around your goals, or your personal goals, professional goals, or whatever goals you're trying to set, you can inbox me, send me the message, and ask all questions around the on around the goals. And if you like the YouTube, please give a thumbs up. And yeah, I think that's all. If you have any reviews, I would love to read your reviews. Please leave the reviews around the uh, about the YouTube if you like the YouTube. And thank you for letting me share the information, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.